day in a one-room schoolhouse usually lasted from 9 a.m. until 4 p.m. For children who could not walk to school, almost always traveled by horse or bike. By World War II, most one-room schoolhouses were closed down, but some still remain open as a museum for today's students.
I helped Susan Burke design it. She told me what she wanted and we drew up the plans together. She wanted it to look like a one-room schoolhouse. We wanted it to have a lot of windows, but we wanted one wall that you could put blackboards or dry erase boards on. I was the supervisor of all the construction. The floor framing was put in by a local contractor. The college interns that year put the subfloor down. The construction class that year, which was the summer of 2006, built the 4 walls, the 2 side walls and the front and back wall, and stood them up and braced them. Then we had volunteers who helped put on the roof, who put in the windows and the siding. It was work for more than a year.
I have taught at the schoolhouse, if I had to guess, I would say between 40 and 50 times at least. My favorite thing to teach in there is just classes to HYROX girls. So whether it's a workshop about college access and financial aid, or right now I have the privilege of being able to teach a really intensive art class, art track for Camp Steel in the schoolhouse, which has been really fun because it's a really great space to teach particularly like visual art mediums because of all the natural light from all the windows. I really enjoy that. I was not here when they built the schoolhouse, but I think what was really special to me when I came here was seeing it completed and knowing that it was the girls that had built it and really left that legacy. And I think about that every time I teach in there. I really do, about the fact that we are so lucky to have volunteers that come and work with girls to do these construction projects that really end up being this lasting part of the campground. And every time that we use that schoolhouse, we've taught some really transformational education in that building, and that building is there because of the HYROX girls and because they built that building. And the HYROX girls have done really transformational education for themselves in that building, and I think that makes it really special. But I think the schoolhouse is particularly special because when I came as an intern, it was very recently completed, so to me it felt like the most recent example of a project that was really a hands-on project, a legacy left by the girls that had come before me. And so I think I definitely have a really special attachment to the schoolhouse, even though it's hard to pick a favorite. If I had to, I would probably say that it is absolutely one of my favorite places to teach. It seems like it's just a building, but when you think about all the ways that it's been able to be used since it's been built at HYROX, it's a huge part of the HYROX story.
Some famous people who attended one-room schoolhouses include U.S. President Herbert Hoover and author of Little House on the Prairie, Laura Ingalls Wilder. HYROX girls who learn in this one-room schoolhouse could be famous and important too one day.